In this video, you will learn the top 7 signs that your man has become emotionally attached to you. These signs are based on years of psychological research on adult attachment theory. So if you're seeing these things in your relationship, you can be certain that he has formed a deep attachment with you and he sees you as his other half. Don't go anywhere because we're starting right now. Hi everyone, I'm psychologist and relationship coach Dr. Antonio Borrello. This channel is all about helping you build great relationships so you can grow happy together. So if you want to make your love life the best part of your life, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you aren't missing anything. Okay, on to the signs that your man is emotionally attached to you. First, let me tell you, if a man is emotionally attached to you, it's a big deal, and it means that he's in it with you for the long term. That's because emotional attachment is much more than feeling close to you or connected to you. It actually means that you share a deep and enduring emotional bond in which you both seek closeness with the other and feel more secure when you're together. It means that being together provides you both with a sense of safety and protection. Together you feel a sense of belonging and comfort, reliability and positivity. In other words, when you are emotionally attached to someone, it means that you count on that person to be there for you emotionally. Now, of course, we don't get attached to everyone that we date, but when you meet a special person that you really like and you start developing a relationship with them, the same physiological systems that attach babies to their parents is hard at work attaching and bonding you to your new partner. And when a man gets emotionally attached to you, it means that he sees you as his other half. He sees you as his long-term partner and significant other. So without further ado, these are the 7 signs that will let you know that he's emotionally attached to you. Number 7, he immerses you in his social life. He wants to make you part of his circle of friends. He wants to meet your family and all of your friends, and he really wants them to like him. He makes an effort to get to know them and makes a good impression. At the same time, he also wants to immerse you in his life and for you to meet all of his people. A man does this when he feels so aligned with you and wants to be sure that his social circle feels the same way and vice versa. He wants to see how you feel about his social circle. And a man will only do that if he's really attached to you and sees a future with you, because untangling these newly formed relationships can be messy. Number 6, he openly and naturally expresses his feelings for you. Now, he doesn't shy away from talking about the way he feels about you, and he makes you feel comfortable sharing your feelings for him. He also communicates any relationship issues or problems with you while making you feel comfortable in sharing your questions or concerns. So he listens to your concerns with intent to understand what is really bothering you. Lastly, he tells you when something is bothering him and doesn't act out or expect you to read his mind or guess. So he doesn't play games. He never leaves you guessing about how he's feeling, nor does he act out to try to make you jealous. Now, the first 2 signs tell you that he's in the process of attaching to you. But keep watching, because if you're seeing these next 5, and especially number 1, then you can be sure that he's yours for a lifetime. Number 5, he wants to spend time with you regardless of what you're doing. In other words, he wants to be with you even when what you're doing is not fun. When a man is attached to you, what matters most is spending time with you, not what you're doing. So if he's there to help you when you have to work, or if he's there to help you when you're moving, if he's there to help you paint, you know that he feels strongly about you. Another example, he will often go the extra mile to help you with something, like a project or a need or an errand. Again, he just wants to be near you regardless. Another obvious sign that he's attached to you is evidenced by the way that a man touches you, especially when we're talking about non-sexual touch. Things like rubbing your shoulders, caressing your arms, and stroking your hair. When a guy starts to bond and fall in love, he will want to be as close to you as possible, even if that means that your body heat makes him sweat bullets. Being physically close to you is all that matters to him. So if you've noticed that he's being a lot more physically affectionate, then it's a clear sign of his growing feelings and attachment. Number 4, he misses you when you're apart. When you're attached to someone, you yearn to be near them and you miss them when they're gone. Now, that doesn't mean that you are constantly thinking about them to the point where you can't get anything else done, because that would be an unhealthy obsession. But thoughts of them aren't far from your mind. Thoughts of him always linger in the background. Things remind you of him. For example, something happens and you want to tell him, or You just feel a constant connection even when you're apart. So maybe he sends you funny things that he finds online, or links to articles he thinks that you'd like, or he'll tell you about something funny that happened to him that he thought that you'd appreciate. It's a connection that you can feel. So if he tells you that he misses you when you're apart, or he does things to show you that he misses you, he's definitely attached. Number 3, he consults with you before making big decisions. He makes decisions with you. In other words, he discusses his plans but doesn't like to decide without hearing your opinion first. He doesn't assume that he knows best. So decision making becomes cooperative rather than individual because you are now a joined unit. Couples that are loving and respectful of one another begin to consider not only what is best for themselves, but also the potential impact on their partner. As a team, you make choices together, especially big decisions. And he recognizes the importance of being willing to make concessions to achieve the common good. Number 2, he's not afraid of commitment, and he makes the relationship a top priority. He tells you that he wants a committed and official relationship with you. So he doesn't shy away from having the talk or talking about the relationship. And he makes you feel comfortable for asking about where the relationship stands or how he sees your future together. And he never makes you feel like you're impinging on his territory or freedom. He's consistently showing you that he's committed to making the relationship a high priority. And I don't just mean empty promises. He not only lets you know that you're a priority, he demonstrates it in his daily and even hourly commitment to keeping the relationship healthy and thriving. That means investing in a daily effort to stay tuned in and connected to each other. So ask yourself, are you the one who constantly has to reach out to him? Or is he calling and texting and making plans with you? If so, then he's showing you that you are a priority and he's attached to you. Number 1, he inspires the best in you. A relationship isn't just about how you relate to each other. It's also about how the relationship affects you as an individual. And in a securely attached relationship, you feel like your best self. It never requires giving up your sense of independence and self-worth. He does not suppress or distract you from your inner desires. Instead, being with him inspires you to be better, and you do the same for him. When you make each other better, that's a sure sign that you're in the right relationship. That could also mean that he sparks passion in you and inspires you to reach for the stars. He will be a catalyst to you and help you propel into the life that you've always dreamed of. In this relationship, both you and your partner have the potential to become the best versions of yourself. So ask yourself these questions. When you're together, do you usually feel empowered? Does he encourage you and believe in you? Does he support you in working on becoming a better you? If you're seeing that, then you have an attachment and love that could last a lifetime. By the way, I've also made a video that explains the things that you can do to encourage a man to get emotionally attached to you. Click here to watch that video now. And if you're interested in making your love life the best part of your life, be sure to subscribe and click the bell notification so you aren't missing anything. I'll see you in the next video.